though. But does finish him off. Gets 2. Gets 3. What a hit that hits him 65%. Wow! And does it go in? It goes in! It goes in!
The wide swing by 1, 2, 4v1, 4v, none!
Good evening, Pio Nation. I hope you're doing well tonight. My name is Matt Williamson, and you are watching Marietta College Esports. Magic Ninja will be here in just a minute, getting a few things set up for our match tonight. We have our Overwatch team who has going to finally be able to play a match. So we tried to play the other day, but unfortunately Kettering had some technical issues. But tonight, we're already in the lobby as our Overwatch team will be going up against Thomas More in the NACC. There are playoff implications in here. If the Pioneers win, they will move on to the playoffs. If they do not win, they'll have one more opportunity to qualify. Of course, we would hope to see that the Pioneers come out with the win tonight. So while we're waiting to get things set up, which could be any second now, I'm going to go through all the announcements. So first of all, who is going to be playing on the Overwatch team? So we're going to have here at Tank, Caleb Schilling, Mamba, freshman of the team. For DPS, we're going to have sophomore Zachary Simpkins, OP Knees, and freshman Braden Wilson, Stout Vessel. And then at supports, starting off, we're going to have freshman Miguel Saez Ortiz, Lunar Ghost. He's Ekent Looter in the game. And then we'll also have sophomore Jason Fonfelt, Tour God. And of course, we have our coaches, head coach Derek Games Grump, and our Overwatch coach Bailey Matheny Argo. But all right, a few announcements. So first of all, we are still in the middle of our Buy Blue Light fundraising campaign. We only have 5 days left in the campaign. So if you're watching us live on Twitch, there's only 5 days. If you're watching us on YouTube, it's going to be less than 5 days. But you can still help us out by going to bit.ly/MCXBuyBlueLight. The QR code's on your screen. Screenshot this. Get your phones out. Take a picture of it. But every little bit would be truly appreciated so we can acquire blue light glasses for our students. Now, this Sunday is going to be our next campus clash. It's going to be our Super Smash Brothers tournament on Sunday, November 3rd at the Esports Center, the Gathering Place. It's open to any Marietta College student, faculty, or staff. It is $5 to compete. Of course, it's free to watch in this 1v1 single elimination tournament. Half of the entry fees will go towards the prize pool. So the more students, faculty, and staff who participate, the bigger the pool, the more exciting it is. We're going to try to stream it if possible. But if you are part of the Marietta College community, please be sure to come out and play some Smash Brothers. It's going to be a lot of fun. Just give you an idea of the schedule for this coming week, because we are wrapping things up this week. We're going to have something going on every day next week as we are wrapping up our regular season in the NECC. Our Valor team will be playing against Nace at 8 o'clock on Monday. On Tuesday, our Smash players will be going up against York College of Pennsylvania at 7 o'clock. Wednesday, our Rainbow Six team will be playing against St. Bonaventure University at 7. Thursday, our Fortnite team will play in their last ECAC Duos competition at 8 o'clock. Of course, they're going to be playing the playoffs the following week. And then on Friday, our Overwatch team will be playing against SVSU, and I don't remember off the top of my head what SVSU stands for, but it's still going to be a very exciting match, but that will be at 6 o'clock on Friday, not the normal 7 o'clock. Of course, we're always looking for more students for our program. We have our varsity titles in Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch 2, Rainbow Six Siege, Rocket League, Smash Brothers, and Valorant. Just follow us on, go to linktr.ee/Marietta Esports. We have all these perks. We have social media channels. Please be sure to follow us on there. And if you want to try out for a scholarship, you can do so, because we have in-person tryouts tomorrow on campus, but we also have online tryouts during any time of your convenience. Just make sure that you go to bit.ly/MCRecruit, bit.ly/MC and bit.ly/Pio Discord for that. And finally, thank you for supporting us. If you have Prime Gaming, use it. Check your subs, so that way you can help support the program. But all right, we are getting things underway. It looks like it's going to be Legion Tower. Yep. I think
yeah, this is Legion Tower.
Yeah, it is Legion. So we're going to get things set up here, and I'm going to make sure I have the lobby orders and everything set up appropriately. I think this is how it's going to be done.
While he's doing that, hi guys, it's Magic Ninja here for play-by-play. Sorry, I was getting some water because commentating takes a lot on your voice, so you gotta stay hydrated.
And I need to correct something to the starting roster. I thought Stout Vessel was playing, but it's actually going to be TK Nuck playing on DPS instead of Stout Vessel. There might be some swaps here and there for that.
Obviously, swapping between these matches is a very good thing. Is a very good thing to do because you have a better idea of what is going to happen with the game and with the roster. So here we go.
Yep.
3-2 playoff implications. The game has begun here. Of course, we see Mamba on Reinhardt here. Ramatra getting back his ability to pierce shields, which is why I was surprised to see, at least on the side of Thomas More, coming out with the Reinhardt, especially because the pummel is no longer is going to be blocked by shields, and of course, Ekit and Lunar. How about that, man? Just the healing that Judo can provide to the team. Not going down. OP knees antied going down as well. Mamba getting slept. Mamba also still on the point, trying to run away, and is going to suicide to stay with the team.
Yep, they're just going to reset. They did not win the fight, so it will go to Thomas More first, and they will capture the point. So the Pioneers are going to have to make some adjustments. If I can get things set up here. Apparently, it's been so long that I forget how to use controls here. So let's just go ahead and try this again.
Yep, there we go. OP knees on Cassidy. Obviously very OP with Cassidy, as we've seen these last few matches. Brigitte also there. Lunar on Juno as well. So here we go. Already, but look at that. OP knees already at 66% ult charge, 67% ult charge, 75% ult charge. Gonna get it one, gonna get slept. And yeah, no, T-Knock probably just going to be told to stay back.
Yeah, I mean,
to get out and keep the team fight going.
Yeah, Torg got getting taken out very early. It just seems like some miscommunication with the team getting picked off from the back lines. And they're just kind of a bit more spread out than we normally would see. And Thomas More is explaining that they are currently 4-1 in in their group. Marietta's 3-2, so Marietta's looking to try to get to 4-2. But Thomas More is definitely making a challenge. Already at 60% on the point, charging.
OP knees, here we go. Domain expansion. The Deadeye. Trying to get 1, 2. He's going to get 2. He's going to get 1. Mamba getting a kill with the pummel. And I believe that means that they're going to win this fight. At least they're trying to sustain here. Contesting the point. T-Knock on the back line. OP knees getting 1. OP knees going to get antied. And he's going to get taken down by Junkrat. And T-Knock's just going to get out of there.
Yeah, so unfortunately, we're not able to win the fight. We see that Waffle for Perez was able to hold and delay long enough for the rest of Thomas More to get back onto the site.
Yeah.
Now it's at 90%. Here comes the Rip Tire from Thomas More.
Fire in the hole. And here also, Annihilation coming online. Suffer as he has is what Ramatra is saying, and he's going to get slept, but brought right back out of it. Of course, the nano boost going out on the Reinhardt, and there you go. You see the little bit of damage there done, and of course, Ekin Lunar using the ult. Sorry, that happened really, really fast. T-Knock has his ult back, and OP knees already at 62% ult charge. Torque got at 88.
Yeah, so we see Marietta was able to capture point. Mamba and Ekin Lunar use their ultimates to do so, but now they're gonna have to hold because it is at 99%, and everyone's at critical health. So where's the Ekin Lunar trying to keep everyone up?
She's gonna get taken down. Mamba also gonna get taken down. It's Rally, here we go. The Rally going out, almost taking down the Reinhardt. Of course, he's going to try it, going to stay on point, trying to contest. No, he just got anti-air, and I believe we're going to see a Death Blossom. Trying to make something happen, but no, that will all be blocked by the Reinhardt shield. And there's one more person. Mamba swapping over to Wrecking Ball here.
Yeah, he's just trying to delay as much as possible, get back onto the site as fast as he can.
He's going to go touch again. Overtime here. Great. Hammer down. He's going to get an opening. He's going to get one. T-Knock going to get taken out as well, trying to just stay alive, stay on point, and he's going to get taken down. The Pioneers are going to have to do everything they can to work on swapping over to that. And no, that's going to be a lot. That is going to be a round loss for Marietta. But
yeah, first round will go to the Thomas More. Marietta trying to fight as much as they can, but a lot of the fights, they were getting picked off first, and we see that Thomas More likes to pick on the supports. So Merritt's going to have to find a response for it to keep their supports alive, to have that sustainability during these 5v5 fights.
The sleep dart from Thomas Moore's Ana coming in very handy there. Obviously, of course, Juno, a powerful character, but someone who's squishy, and there we go. Ekit Lunar swapping over. We're going to see almost a whole new comp change here for Marietta. Opini's going to May. Tina going to Bastion. Mamba still on Reinhardt. Lunar on Baptiste. And Torrent God taking the Juno pick here. And I believe Thomas More is already on the site.
Yeah, they used Symmetra's teleport to go straight onto the point.
Oh yeah, Symmetra. Obviously, Mamba going in. The hyper ring going out, and that's gonna be. Yep, no, there's a turret somewhere. Immortality field going out. Tina going down. Mamba getting one, and it's all down to OP knees and Torque God just to at least try to maybe get some damage. He's gonna get average gamer. And just try to stay alive as much as he can. The wall going out, and you know what? They may have lost the fight, but they almost got Thomas Moore's University control off the point. Torque God going down. He's going to apply some damage to the end and in the back line.
Yeah, so OPDs had to retreat so that way it would not stagger, so had to concede the point, but Marietta is going to regroup and see if they can try to retake the point.
Mamba.
Mamba's over to that Reinhardt, using that shield, seeing how effective it's been.
Go. The sentry mode, not sentry. He's just gonna apply as much pressure to the shield as possible and keep him out of the fight. Getting in the immortality field. Reinhardt in the back line, gonna hammer down. Unfortunate there.
Yeah, that was
Yep, and Torch is gonna go.
Yeah, just a huge shatter there by the Reinhardt for Thomas More to get 3 of the Pioneers, and the rest were able to clean up. So very well coordinated by Thomas More. So the point now at 40% for Thomas More. We see that right now Marietta does not have any ultimates up yet, but they're going to try to rotate their way around.
OP knees highest on ult, 76, 77, 79, 80, Torrent God. And Ekid Learner getting a lot of damage. T-Nuck's going to get one. And they're just going to go in and start. Just going to go in and start. Here we go. The push starts. OP knees trying to get the Junkrat. Going to get the Junkrat down. And I believe, yep, Marietta's going to take control of the point here.
Yeah, so great.
The Amplification Matrix and Satellite Vector, along with the Cryo Freeze coming online. The Blizzard Storm, whatever it's called. Mamba at 98%, T-Nuck at 82% ult. The Riptire is the only ult online for Thomas More. Scratch that. Overdrive also online for Thomas More.
Yeah, we're going to start seeing ultimates coming in. So in this next fight, we're going to see quite a few Qs being pressed.
Here we go. Sentry mode coming out already. Light them up. The window going out.
Yeah,
Fire in the hole. Here comes the Riptire. And the Riptire's going to get 2. It's T-Nuck left to do on point. Mamba's going to take out Ana. Going to get traded out. And I believe there's nobody left as Thomas More going to reclaim the point here.
Yeah, they're able to get a couple of kills, but unfortunately that Riptire took out the Immortality Field and E-Kitten Lunar, and that's where they're able to follow through to finish off the rest of the team one by one. Yeah, points at 80%. Marietta still has 3 ultimates, but they're going to have to retake the point really soon.
And Nano also coming online. This is going to be Overdrive is probably we're going to see a combination of ults being used along with the Nano, and of course Torque God gonna do that again. Gonna counter that. OP knees using the freeze. What a great freeze! And then gonna dodge the charge and do as much as he can to keep it alive. Mamba antied. Mamba down. Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, despite the freeze, it was not enough to keep everyone else alive. So the rest of Thomas More was able to take down the supports in the range DPS. So it was just OP knees there at the end. And it will take out a couple, but that Reinhardt just has way too much health. Cannot take him down by himself.
Fortunately.
So play the game is going to go to the Sojourn.
Already antied there. That was a great play. That is a great play despite it being Thomas More.
All right, so Thomas More will take the first map, but I mean a lot of it was just execution of the team fights.
Yeah.
We saw that Thomas More was able to coordinate and get the early picks from the supports. Able to take out the DPS. And Marietta just kind of struggled with getting the picks that they needed.
Yeah, obviously, Juno, a very, very strong DP. I almost said DPS, excuse me, support. Able to sustain a lot, but also very squishy. Thomas More targeting the supports and taking out the supports than the Riptire, though. That Riptire was great to take out the Immortality Field and Lunar at the same time.
Mm-hmm. But, all right, looks like there's going to be a couple of swaps, and then there's still going to be the map selection process. So since it's going to take a couple minutes to do that, I think we're going to go ahead and take a small break ourselves as we get things set up for the next game. So don't go away. We'll be back in a few minutes with map 2. Well, probably a very quick break, so they're already selecting stuff. But we'll just take a mini break while that's being set up. All right, and welcome back. We are going to be doing Circuit Royale for Escort, and we're going to get things underway. This time, Marietta is going to be on the blue side.
Yep, Circuit Royale and Escort map. Escort, obviously the second part of this game. Marietta on attack, correct? Yeah, Marietta
they will be attacking first, because usually when you have a chance to choose side, you want to go defense. That way, you can kind of set up your win condition if you get a really strong hold here. It looks like the Pioneers did make a swap. Stout Vessel will be coming in for TK Nuck.
And
now, our cameras are not going to be able to set up properly, so you'll still see TK Nuck's face, even though Stout Vessel is in. We got to get a couple more cameras for that. Yep. So we need some more Prime Gaming subs to help get an extra camera or two. But interesting that we're seeing almost a mirror matchup. We're going to see Mamba on the Sigma for this.
Yep.
OPN is going to be going with Widowmaker. Juggernaut on Baptiste Tour God. Of course, bring out Juno once again. Sorry. And Stout Vessel is going to be bringing out Ash.
I believe we're going to have, normally we see OPNs playing Ash, but I believe that this was a change here because of the amount of like long angles there are.
Okay. And actually, I gotta correct myself. Thomas More is chosen to attack first instead of defend. So interesting choice. Usually you want to choose defense, but they decided to attack. But they seem to be pushing pretty quickly, and Marietta's struggling to respond.
The shots from the Widowmaker. OPN's having to get out of there as soon as he can. Shot fires a shot. Gonna whiff, but he's still got a little bit of time. Here, I believe, yep, there we go. Wasting now they're, excuse me. Now their Sigma is on cooldown. Sigma gonna get taken down. by Juggernaut here.
Oh, I didn't even see that Juggernaut was subbed
Listed
in.
as Loon here. Go.
I just cannot seem to keep track of anything here.
Neither can I. This thing is happening so quickly.
And the
commentating is not easy.
And the challenge as well is since everyone's on different computers, it's just nothing's good. The cameras are not going to be correct. There's not much we can do about it.
So here we go. Already 65 meters past. Mamba already getting ult. OPNE's also already getting ult. Mamba very low and going to get taken down. OPNE's gonna get the Juno down as well. So here we go. OPNE's with ult. The next one closest to ult is Juggernaut. Sigma putting pressure on here. Just trying to stay back, play with the team. OPNE's trying to get a few shots here. Will we get the Junkrat? What a shot there. Gonna put a little bit of that. Gonna get back, get out. And here comes the cavalry, obviously. Juggernaut now with ult. OPNE's and Mamba. OPNE's and Mamba also with ult.
Okay,
tech pause.
They are calling for a tech pause.
Mic issues.
Issue with the mic.
Mic issues on the end of...
Tech pauses are allowed as long as there is not a fight going on. Oh, well, apparently you can see someone, so that is a rule issue.
Check rule book.
But
there was a fight in the middle of it. As you can see, the kill feed.
Yeah, so they're... Yeah, if we take a look here, yeah, so they're going to unpause. Yeah, so they're going to unpause here because when you do a tech pause, it can't be in the middle of a fight. So it has to be kind of when they're not able to see each other. So they're going to unpause it. So they might still have some
pause.
mic issues.
Yeah, no. Here we go. I think, yep, they have called for the pause here.
Okay, so now we got, okay, yeah, so the rule is you cannot pause in the middle of a fight. You can't see each other. So now they're going to have a chance to go fix their...
We already fixed it.
Okay, well, whatever the mic issue was, it's fixed. I don't know anymore.
So
but
here we go. The tech pause over. Four ults online for the Pioneers as well. OPNE is going to use the infrared sight here, giving his team all the information that they need. And gonna get, what a shot on the Junkrat, taking his head off. Of course, 4 ults on the line. Mamba gonna get stunned, gonna get backed off.
And OPNEs gets a huge pick onto the Widowmaker as well.
Good shot there. Obviously, OPNE's just popping off, gonna get another one. The supports go down for Thomas More, and I believe this fight goes in Marietta's favor. 60 seconds remain. It's now or never.
Yeah, they're able to push back the payload, and so far Thomas More has not even gotten to this first checkpoint yet. So if Marietta can hold here, they're going to be in really good position to take this map. But we see 84%. Both sides have 3 ultimates ready to go.
Yep, and the swap over to Genji, 98 on the Riptire, 99 on the Riptire. Juggernaut going to get him out. Okay, here we go. Mamba, what is that melody? Is what Mamba said as he ulted, walking satellite vector, and gonna get it down. Yep, the Riptire pretty big, and now all they're gonna have to do, the Genji also going out. OPNE is gonna get taken down. Mamba gonna get taken down. Tort's gonna get him, and it's just Tort left. And I believe, Tort's gonna have to push back. Very smart play.
Well, unfortunately, though, they got pushed back, so this is going to give Thomas More a chance to take that.
Oh, will it?
Yeah, because it's an overtime.
They're going to have to touch. Marietta going to have to touch at 2 meters. They're touched. And here we go. This is when it happens. Bob coming out. OPNE's going out. Torrent God almost there. Going to touch again. Two from Marietta. There's the triple kill. Quadruple kill. I think Marietta did it. What a stand! What a stand!
Yeah, OPNE's with the 4K
what a stand!
Off the overtime.
What a stand there!
Yeah, so
literally 0.3 meters.
Yeah, that was very close there. Yeah, just because yeah, they backed off, but I mean, that was going to give Thomas More a chance to take that first checkpoint, add more time to the clock. But OP Knees popping, had the ultimate at the right time, popped it, and just popping heads off one after another.
1, 2, 3, 4, line them up. Wow.
So
94 meters. That was close. You could say, even on the camera, you could tell he was like, holy, I just popped off.
Yeah.
Obviously, energy going to be high.
So now we're going to look at the win condition. So basically, if Marietta can get the payload to the first checkpoint, they will take this map.
This is going to be, what a great, wow, what a stand. That is a clip.
Yeah, I think as you were saying before, like, they kind of had to get warmed up in that first map, but they're really coming online on this one. And I will say, for a lot of the matches for the Pioneers, a lot of them have gone to all 5 games. It's very well possible that we'll see the same thing here tonight, where we're going to go all 5.
Back and forth. Okay, this is the games that we as casters live for. Obviously here. So obviously going to take advantage of the long range and long angles of this map from both sides. Already seeing the Hanzo going to take a 1v1 duel and going to miss. Yep, there we go. Obviously, Mamba already gonna get onto the payload. And they're just gonna push that. Gonna push back. What a shot from OPD! Still popping heads. He's gonna very quickly spot the Ana, but will not be able to get anything. Reaper gonna get taken out. Reaper gonna get hurt, but not taken out. The Dynamite gonna apply some pressure there. And yeah, no, there we go. Marietta coming alive a little bit right now. Gonna Stout Vessels on reload, and Mama's gonna get one. Mama gonna get stunned here again, but the supports are down. Obviously, trying to keep the supports down, trying to keep the supports out, and just using the suck to get some extra overhealth here. Marietta, one on point, one contesting here, and I believe, yeah, it was the Reaper. Thomas, what a shot from the Hanzo. It's the recon arrow.
Yeah, we see that Marietta was able to push the payload pretty well, but Thomas More was able to fight back and get picks. OP Knees got taken out pretty early on after advancing, and they were able to capitalize on it. But Marietta has 2 minutes and 41 seconds. They still have to keep moving the payload, but there's still opportunities. OP Knees already at 65%. But we're going to see that the...
be smart here. Gonna damage the Hanzo. Hanzo down. OP Knees gonna get the Hanzo, finishing the job here. As well, I believe the Dynamite got eaten. The Coach Gun gonna push him off, and that's Gravatic Flux there.
Yeah, we
Juggernaut just gonna try to stay on the point. Mamba's still in the fight along with Torrent. Mamba does have all Torrent down. Stout Vessel and OP Knees are coming in.
Yeah, he's gonna have to fall back. I mean, that Sigma ult was huge for Thomas
Stout
More.
Vessel got slept too. So here we go. Again, the Pioneers coming back. 92, 97, 96, infrared sight. Orbital ray coming online. Infrared sight already going on. Nobody can hide from his sight. Mamba taking a huge hit. Here we go. What is that melody? As Mamba gonna get nothing on that ult, but that was still good. Juggernaut with the window. Torrent got also with all the Death Blossom. Mamba's gonna suck the Death Blossom there. Try to sustain, but will not be able to.
Yeah, so I mean, just OP Knees is Thomas More is adjusting and recognizing that OP Knees is the big threat, and they are doing everything they can to take him out. Mamba's going to swap over to the Arista, realizing the Sigma is just not working as well. They do have the 2 support ults, but now they got a minute 13, and they still got to move the payload. See, there we go. OP Knees got taken out, so right now Marietta has to wait.
I think Marietta gonna have to make that adjustment as well. The Fortify, one of the other things from the latest patch, the Fortify no longer decreasing the heat, the heat buildup from the fusion driver. So here we go. Welcome to orbit.
Yeah, we've seen OP Knees has swapped over to Reaper, realizing that the Widowmaker isn't going to be working as well.
And this is working so much better. He's gonna get slept though. And he's gonna get out. He's gonna be able to get out. Gonna be able to heal. Bob online for Marietta here. Bob, do something. Do something, Bob. Bob applying some pressure. And Marietta going to be forced to stand off the point.
But here's the problem. They got 30 seconds left. They have to stay on the point. They cannot back off. They have
This
to.
is a do or die here.
So right now, even though Marietta's been getting a couple kills, Thomas Moore's been winning fight to fight.
Yep,
Here comes the Kitsune ult from
Kitsune
Thomas
rush
Moore.
as well. Juggernaut going down. They have to touch. They have to touch this. They have to touch this. Oh, what a read from the Ana. And he's gonna have to go touch. Nobody's gonna be able to touch it. I don't think so.
No,
Thomas Moore holding strong. Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, despite some of the great picks, Thomas Moore was able to make the adjustments needed and were able to take down OP knees very early on in most of those fights.
Speaking of OP knees, play of the game.
Yeah, great play of the game there, but it just goes back to the fact that Thomas Moore adjusted when they were on defense, took him out very early on in most of the rounds, and not giving him the opportunity to make those same plays. So now Thomas Moore is one map away from taking out the series.
Obviously, yeah, Marietta's going to have to play from behind. But these two teams, again, Titans clashing. It's going to push some players. It's going to push. I believe we're going to see some players step up on Marietta's side. We're going to see some walls that are going to be shattered tonight.
Right, so they're going to have to if they want to continue this.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's going to be a very quick 3-0. I believe the third map is going to be possibly is either optional push or something.
Oh, the robot. Push robot.
Yeah, let me double check one thing here. Let's see here. I want to make sure. I'll just pull up over here. I can never remember the process because I'm still not used to it, even though we've been doing this for 6 weeks now. You would think I would remember how the process works.
Yeah, but you know what? That's
all right, yeah. Round 3 is push.
Push.
Winner bans from the map pool. Loser picks the map. Winner picks the map time and side. So it is going to be pushed for sure. It's just going to be a matter of which one.
Yeah.
So they're going to make a couple adjustments.
Swap Waffle out Seth to support my.
Yeah. So we're going to see that Thomas Moore is going to be making some adjustments. There are going to be some picks and some bans. So we're going to give him a chance to get I don't know if I don't think we need to take a break. I think we're getting things set up pretty
it was
quickly
pretty fast
here.
in the last break. But wow. Obviously, it's Marietta making a push there at the end. Thomas Moore holding strong. But what about this game? Both teams going back and forth.
Yeah, they're giving it everything it got, but right now the advantage is still with Thomas Moore because despite the picks here, they are finding ways to get the picks they need, the critical ones. In Legion Tower, they were able to take down the supports very easily, and that put Marietta at disadvantage before the fight even began. What we saw here on Circuit Royale, first half of the map, they did not respect the Widowmaker from OP Knees, and he was able to pop up, but when they made adjustments, OP Knees, it wasn't really as effective because Thomas Moore focused completely on shutting down. They swapped to the Hanzo specifically to be able to take down the Widowmaker.
Yeah, because Hanzo got his nerfs reduced now.
Mm-hmm. So
I would not be surprised if we're going to see OP Knees on Tracer here.
Well, I don't know if we'll see that for push. We might
see it for Flashpoint, maybe.
We'll see. I don't think I've seen too much on
Tracer.
The Tracer.
Obviously, they're gonna. Obviously, map bans coming in right now. They're gonna ban run.
Yeah. So now Marietta will decide what map they're gonna pick, and then so it's gonna be Colosseo for the map.
Colosseo.
So now we're just gonna be waiting for the side and what day or what time of day is it gonna be. I don't know if Colosseo has multiple.
I don't think it does.
Yeah. So now the question is just going to be
who's going to get what side.
Right. It really on this map the side doesn't matter too much. It's just more of what's your preference. I wouldn't be surprised if they just kept the same side, so that way they don't have to make changes to all.
Yeah, they're just going to say let's run it. Mm-hmm. Obviously, Marietta are going to have to do a lot here. Yeah, and I think the team knows that. And you know what? I think right now the best thing to do is just take a breath, put the first 2 maps behind them, and be like, hey, we've got 3 more maps to go through. Yeah,
this isn't the first time that Marietta has been down 0-2 and then work their way back. We've seen it before against Mount Vernon Nazarene. We've seen it go to 5 games before in other matchups. So we could see that same thing happen here. But it's going to come down to making sure that they're winning their team fights.
Yeah.
It seems like every time there's a fight, one of the players gets picked off early on, and it's a 4v5, and you cannot win this 4v5.
You cannot win a 4v5.
All right, ready?
Yep, ready checks are coming in as well.
So we're just waiting for to start because we saw.
We did see a ready in the chat.
Yeah. Thomas Moore's ready. I think Marietta's still talking.
There we go. Derek, Coach Games saying R.
Yep.
So here we go. Third map. Match point, Thomas More.
And Marietta did not make any substitutions this time, so Juggernaut and Stout Vessel will be in once again. So as a reminder, the cameras will not be correct because we only have the 5 cameras, not the 7. And we did not have people log off and log back in. So we're just going to have to wait until we get more cameras for that. But yeah, this is going to be a critical map for the Pioneers. They have to win this to continue the series. And as we said earlier, if they want to make it to the playoffs, they either got to win this game or win next week.
Yeah.
So
if they win this week, that will be great as well. But
we're gonna see OP Knees on the Ash and Stout Vessel on the Sojourn. Mama and Mama's going to be bringing back the Ramatra. Yeah, you mentioned the Sombra pick. I mean, she did get reworked in an earlier patch where...
Okay, we say rework. All they did was change the translocator into stealth from 0.5 seconds to 0.33 seconds because it felt better.
But isn't the invisibility also not...
Now the invisibility is 5 seconds. That's what you said.
Yeah, that's I'm calling that a rework.
Yeah, that's fair. And also in the latest update as well, one of the other things was that the hack now reveals her fully.
All right, they are fighting right onto the robot.
So here we go. There's already the hack out, the virus coming out. And there you go. That's what we're talking about. Juno's just ability to sustain. He's applying a lot of pressure, going to go down. But what about Juno's ability to sustain the damage? He was hacked. He got complete and total damage.
But we're seeing the problem once again. Thomas More is going straight for the supports. They're not worried about Mama, Stout Vessel, or OP Knees. They're going straight for Juggernaut and Torrent God and taking them down first.
OP Knees adjusting to this. Yep, obviously we're going to see him on Cassidy here. Swapping over to Cassidy. I don't think any other changes were made besides Cassidy. Obviously the hack coming out, and they're going to get the summer out very quickly. Very good. Very, very great play from there. Are contesting the robot here. Pini's going to get taken down by the Reaper. Going to get traded out here. And obviously, it's just Juggernaut trying to stay alive as much as he can. And what a great thing. What a great play there.
But they're still pushing. Like, they're fighting in the middle, but Thomas More is continuing to push.
And it was the not Juno, excuse me. And so we're just gonna get away. The translocator.
I mean, they did not respect that. They're not fighting on the point, which is a big mistake for the Pioneers.
Now they're gonna have to play a little bit from behind. So we do not know where that Sombra is. Reckoning coming out. He is He's taking constant damage, and that again, it's high noon. And he's gonna get 2, he's gonna get 1, gonna get hacked by the Sombra. That is so annoying to play against. And obviously, that's what we're talking about. Juno's ability to heal, even in situations like these. Mamba still alive. Mamba going down. Okay, the Orbital Ray coming online, as well as Death Blossom here for Thomas More. And now Marietta gonna be forced to move back. The translocator also coming out. Gonna get hacked and taken out of the sky. So we have that Marietta has amplification matrix online as well as annihilation. They're gonna have to play from well behind here. A lot of heavy lifting. Suffer. Obviously the orbital ray coming out there. Oh, the Death Blossom. That Blossom was huge.
That was a huge play there by the Reaper from Thomas More. And they're going to continue pushing. So Marietta is going to have one final stand. But they're going to have to take this. They have a couple ultimates, but they're going to have to start contesting right away.
We're gonna have to start contesting. We're gonna see. My question is, when will Overdrive come out? Now he's gonna get hacked. Stealth Vessel gonna get hacked. Unable to use the Overdrive. Here we go. This ends now, and he's just gonna get sat down immediately.
But yeah, that is going to finish up the match here. We just see a strong performance from Thomas More. Marietta just was not able to get the picks they needed. So play of the game is going to go to the Junker Queen with that Reckoning.
Yeah, it's probably going to be...
Or actually, no, it's not the Reckoning.
Not the Reckoning all... Yeah, no, that Sombra. That Sombra was so annoying to play against. Marietta just didn't adjust to the Sombra. And I mean, obviously, we saw great plays from both teams. It's not like Marietta just rolled over. They were very, perseverant in this match. I mean, you saw that with the push, with Circuit Royale. They held their own in the map, and they were able to secure one round on that. Like,
the difference, though, is that Thomas More was able to make adjustments. And the problem is the Pioneers were not able to make the adjustments themselves, recognizing that Thomas More was targeting different backlines, or maybe they did recognize it, but they just were not able to find a response to it.
Yeah.
So a lot of times for these games, it's you could have your strategy, but you have to be able to make adjustments
plan
as you
survives
go.
first contact.
But we're just seeing that Thomas More was a very coordinated team. Now, with that, Pioneers are currently 3-3. They do have one more game left, and if they do win that, they will advance to the playoffs because the forfeit win against Kettering was huge with that.
Yeah,
because they had to win.
Gave them a cushion.
Yeah, they had. Well, it's not only that they had to win 2-3, and one had to be against Kettering for that head-to-head.
It would have had it would have been Kettering, and now they have one more week. They're going to take what they've learned here, and they're going to take it into next week.
Yeah. So, as a reminder, our next match will be Valorant on Monday at 8 o'clock, so please be sure to come for that. We have all sorts of matches for you every day next week for the final week of the regular season.
Baby.
But, all right, for all the latest updates, what's going on with Marietta College Esports, please be sure to follow us here on Twitch, X, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Shout outs to all of our supporters. Shout outs to all of you guys. We're taking your time out, especially on a Friday, to watch us. Thank you for your follows, your gifts, your subscriptions. We truly appreciate your generosity. We don't take it for granted, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.
Have a good evening.
Yeah.